Hello, class, and welcome to week 5. We're approaching the end of the course. This week, we're going to talk about devices, communication, and collaboration. So we've all been using devices for some time, and the communication tools, collaboration tools that are available in our workplaces and our private lives. And so it all should be pretty common with keyboards and mice and cameras and video equipment, so it is an interesting read this week, but we'll look at the ATM machine, the interface. We'll look at the disadvantages and advantages of the different types of devices and the designs, and we'll look at the limitations of collaboration through these computer user interfaces. So looking at the readings this week, chapter 10 goes over devices and chapter 11 goes over communication collaboration, pretty straightforward. And then we'll have a virtual reality 3D design collaboration online, advanced modeling and simulation, that's a video you can watch. And then human computer interaction, the handbook has trust. And then of course the PowerPoint presentations. And so we'll dive a little bit further than just the common keyboard and mouse and screens. And then we'll talk about devices in our discussion post. And again, I appreciate it. You can submit your initial discussion post early, and let's, with a small class, it lets everybody reply to each other through the class. But look at futuristic devices and virtual reality. And, one of the examples is Tesla, with their devices and how you interact with the car and how the car interacts with with its environment. Just as a starting point, but do some research and then enter a discussion post. And like I said, I appreciate giving you your opportunity for your colleagues to respond as well. And it should be an interesting read this week. NASA is a great project to look at and research. And so this week we'll look at NASA, and their collaboration tools are extremely important. They have real-time. Their engineers can real-time go in and update engineer drawings, plans, and specifications at the same time from multiple locations across the country. After the Challenger accident, you can read this online, do some research. They really updated their collaboration tools, and they have some of the best top-notch systems that's known today. And so research them. It's a really good. I know. Looking at these companies, it's really even makes you want to apply for a role at NASA working in the IT department. But they get to work with some great tools. So that's a really great read, and it's a great assignment. You'll enjoy the research, researching NASA. Typical requirements for the assignment. And then with the interface development lab, so we talked about futuristic interfaces. And so this week with your lab, if you would push it a little bit further, and regardless of what tools that you use or how you approach it, develop or use some of the discussion that we used and some of the research you've done from NASA this week, and push your lab design further. Like I said, we've discussed it, but the labs, they're only worth 25 points. So have fun doing that. Try to tie it to this module and enjoy updating your ATM interface. And this can be text-based. At this point, you can suggest all kinds of changes that you want to the design, where you see ATM interfaces to get design going in the future. There's been a lot of suggestions about being able to use your cell phone. Perhaps we should be able to use a verbal device is becoming more and more prevalent. I know in our home, we have 5 verbal devices. My wife now has one in her car. I have one in my car. And that's becoming more and more common, just common spoken English or any language. So enjoy the research this week. I look forward to discussions. It's a really interesting topic, and we will talk to you soon.